Today on Destination Polaris, we settle in at one of the top waterfowl lodges in North America. Destination Polaris is in Ranger country, and it starts right now.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Welcome to Destination Polaris. We're in north central Missouri. Some might call it Ranger country. This week, it's all about the Polaris workhorse, and we're about to see what this machine is made of.
Sumner, Missouri. The human population is a whopping 100, but it's home to hundreds of thousands of ducks. Duck hunting heaven. And if you know anything about duck hunting, you've probably heard of Tony Vandermoor. He's a pretty big deal. Some even call him the Michael Jordan of duck hunting.
Man, I don't know. That's just social media stuff. I'm just like everybody else. I just get to hunt a lot.
A lot of them here, they're just not moving very good during the daylight.
Honestly, I mean, I get to do it more than most and like sharing that with others. I grew up in west central Illinois, and the duck hunting was good when I was a kid, but it seemed like the flyway was shifting further west. And when I went to school down here, I found all these birds in Missouri and was like, whoa. I'm sorry, but I'm not coming home, Mom.
Not only did he not go home, Tony built one of the top bird hunting lodges in the world.
Habitat Flats is, we're a full-service outfitting. 2 lodges in Missouri, 1 in Arkansas, 1 in Saskatchewan. It started myself and 3 of my good friends, and it really took off a lot faster than we had anticipated. I think the first year we took maybe 8 duck hunters, and now here at the 2 lodges in Missouri, I mean, we take 56 people every day, so. It's been good. It's a lot of fun. It's a heck of a lot of work, but you know, it's kind of neat to see something that we started more or less on a napkin kind of grow to what it is today.
To run an operation of this magnitude, Habitat Flats needs machines that can get the job done.
Honestly, in the last 20 years, we've been through a lot of different types of machines, and there's none of them that can handle what we do day to day, except the Polaris Ranger. During hunting season, I mean, you've got everything. You've got hot weather, you've got cold weather, you've got rain and mud and snow and ice. We're hooking up a trailer to a Ranger and filling it with decoys and blinds and everything and driving out through the mud and the muck. And I mean, it's just not possible to run an operation like this without them. You know, outside of hunting season, we also have the farming aspect of the business. They're invaluable on the farms. I mean, I put a sprayer in one, put a seeder in one, use it to seed all of our moist soil units. And then we've got Habitat Flats kennels pulling the dog trailers with Rangers and accessing all the different parts of the farms, all the tech ponds. I mean, there is nothing that we do at Habitat Flats that doesn't involve a Ranger, and most of this stuff wouldn't be possible without one.
Habitat Flats is a full-service hunting retreat. But people come for more than just the birds.
The biggest compliment I get at Habitat Flats is not necessarily the hunting, it's not the food, it's our staff. I mean, our staff around the lodge is incredible. They're always upbeat and fun.
I agree. I made friends quick. My new guide buddies Grinder and Clint are taking me straight out to look for ducks.
Call it the Golden Triangle. You got 3 major refuges, and we're right in the middle of it all. There could be 350,000 to 500,000 mallards here at any given time.
That's a lot of birds. And now I'm seeing it firsthand.
And how's it looking?
Pretty good.
Our Missouri adventure is just getting started. You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. Rockford Fosgate, purpose-built audio. Full throttle battery, the one that works. And by Super ATV, the leader in aftermarket parts and accessories.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. Habitat Flats Hunting Lodge is the top waterfowl lodge in North America. That's what keeps hunters like Connor Allen coming back year after year.
This is our 7th or 8th trip that we've been up here, and actually coming back again here in a few weeks.
During duck season, Habitat Flats runs like a well-oiled machine for 60 days straight.
The biggest thing for us probably starts the night before. There's a lot of anticipation throughout dinner, and then wake up, good breakfast in the morning, and then boot up, head out.
It's dry, but look, this is about as good as it gets right here.
For many hunters, a trip to the lodge is once in a lifetime.
Virgin trip.
You can feel the excitement in the air. Today, I'm headed out with guide Mark Bloss's group to see what this Missouri hunting thing is all about. But first, we need to load the Rangers. Decoys, dogs, gear, guns, and excited hunters packed into a literal fleet of Rangers. It's time to get out there.
A lot of our areas are remote. I mean, dirt roads when it's dry, but it rains a lot. You gotta have the clearance, you gotta have the power, but you also gotta have the capacity to get all your gear out there. I mean, your hunters, your dogs, even the tired ones.
I'm so ready. The anticipation, we've been talking about it, we scouted, and now it's finally happening. Ready? Let's go. No holes. That's good sign.
All right, guys, real quick. Whole shot, guys. You gotta stay in your seat.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Now, we wait.
Like I said, gotta be quiet. Can't move. Have to be really still. But other than that, just have fun and be safe. That's all I care about.
Yet, but we're trying to call them in right now, actually. You see that there's some flying over, so it's happening.
Just fun. I like running traffic. So it's a lot of loud calling. You're making them come into somewhere they don't want to be. So that's pretty rewarding.
Looks like our callers know what they're doing. one of the best guides in the business, but our hunt wouldn't be possible without man's best friend.
My favorite part of the hunt's probably the dogs. It's just the really, really neat aspect of the hunt. And, you know, dogs are incredible conservation tools. They find birds that you're definitely not going to find without one.
Good work, pup. While the rest of the group heads back to celebrate a successful hunt, Tony's workday is just getting started.
Yeah, we had a hunt this morning. Now it's the middle part of the day, and we got some chores to do. We got to change oil on some generators. We got to fill some pumps up with fuel. There's just never-ending lists of stuff to do around here after the hunt. I mean, with the cargo capacity of the Ranger, I mean, I can fit everything I need for the day. And when I head out in the morning, I know I'm not going to have to turn around and come back because I don't have room for something. Our Rangers get used more than anything. I mean, we're accessing places that we couldn't otherwise access with a truck or other vehicles. Right now we've got 26 Rangers. These are crew cabs, the 1000s. It's just constant work around here. The hunting's the easy part. Everything else leading up to it, the off season is my busiest time of year by far. And I mean, lucky for me, I'm on a Ranger almost 365 days a year.
Ducks, check. Duties, check. Mission accomplished. More from Missouri when Destination Polaris returns.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Walton's, everything but the meat. Aluma Trailers, Aluma Adventure, take fun anywhere. Razorback Off-Road, hardcore products for your side-by-side. And by Shock Therapy, the premier UTV suspension tuning company.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. Here at Habitat Flats in Missouri, it may seem like all fun and hunting, but there is plenty of work to be done behind the scenes. Let's find out more about the machine that makes it all happen.
Introducing the Ranger from Polaris.
The first Polaris Ranger was made in 1999 to fulfill the need for a reliable, durable, and fun-to-drive vehicle in the off-road market. 20 years later, the newest Ranger offers a faster, more capable, and comfortable experience than ever. For many hunters and farmers alike, Rangers aren't just a novelty, they're a necessity.
We have a couple of the crew cab Rangers ourselves back home. We chose Polaris, and I know these guys up here have as well, just because it's really the best option that you can find on the market. They're a year-round tool for us. We can't get to where we're going if we don't have them.
Here at Habitat Flats, they have a fleet of 26 Rangers. That's a lot of machines. Luckily, there's a Polaris dealership just down the road.
Yeah, we're lucky, like 7 miles from the lodge. Joey's a good friend of ours who owns Extreme Recreation. He's a Polaris dealer around here, and yeah, we've definitely bought a lot of stuff from Joey.
And by a lot, Tony means nearly 100 over the years.
It works out great. I mean, that's the way it should be, you know. We do business with friends, and everything's great.
Let's head to Extreme Recreation to see the latest Ranger model.
Hey, Joey, thanks for having us in your shop here today.
Thanks for coming up, Alexa.
Yeah, it looks like you got this really nice, beautiful Ranger. Can you tell us a little bit about this new machine?
This is the new 2021 XP1000 Ranger Crew.
Anything we need. I mean, at the drop of a hat, I mean, a Friday night at 4:45 at night, something goes wrong, call Joey. He's like, yeah, man, no sweat, bring it up here. We're never out of machines. I mean, he always makes sure we have what we need. And that's a big deal for us because we rely on them every day.
Piece of cake. Time to go put it back in the mud.
I know that you guys are selling a lot of these Rangers in this part of the country. What's kind of the selling point of this vehicle?
Well, basically up here, you know, in rural America, you know, most of the guys are farmers, ranchers, hunters, so they buy Rangers, use them on the farm, feed with them, fix fence, go hunting to the duck blind, the deer blind, stuff like that.
I bet you probably don't see very many clean ones after they leave. No. After they leave your shop, they don't look like this for very long.
Right. Usually they leave here clean and they don't come back clean.
Honestly, the biggest draw for the Rangers for me is just the durability and the power. There's not a situation that I'm going to encounter where I have to worry, am I going to make it through it, not going to make it through it? I'm going through it, and we're going to get to where we need to be. You know, at the end of the day, that makes every day, whether you're farming or hunting, more successful.
More from Ranger Country when we get back on Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by RZ Mask. Get 99.9% filtration from dust and dirt. Flow Fast. Riders need to flow fast. Polaris Adventures. Adventure everywhere. And by Switch Pros. Programmable switch panel power systems.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. We've spent 3 days at Habitat Flats Lodge in Missouri, hunting, scouting, and enjoying the scenery. Today, I get to go out for one last hunt with the legend himself. I think I'll leave the decoys to the pros.
It's a pretty fancy blind. I'm used to just freezing in a little aluminum boat, so it's pretty nice being covered up and out of the wind.
This little hole is called the Nook. I mean, we've got a lot of little timber type holes like this. There's never anything in them. It's all traffic. It's just more rewarding to get them to come in here where they don't want to be.
Did you always kind of think that you would make hunting a career or aspire to do that, or did that just kind of come about?
Not really. I mean, I always wanted to have my own ground. And my dad and grandpa and uncles took me to blind first time when I was in diapers. So this is really all I've ever known. I mean, love duck hunting, think about duck hunting every single day. And now I get to work on it every single day.
Tony is one of the most famous waterfowl hunters in the world. But he's known for more than just hunting.
Tony, in the hunting world, I think where he makes a really big contribution, if you follow him on social media or anything that he posts, it starts in the summer and the off seasons. Managing this place, and then I think the hunting is just kind of reaping the benefits of all that work that they put in throughout the summer.
Hunters are the best conservationists. I mean, bar none. We're the ones that are spending the money, spending the resources, the sweat to take care of these birds. The 60 days during duck season, I mean, it's a vacation for me. The off season is by far my busiest time of year. I mean, all the farming, all the habitat management stuff. You got to plant all the crops, the beans and the corn, and then you're managing the moist soil unit. So you're constantly spraying, mowing, disking, in holes like this, you know, you got to brush all the blinds and maintaining the levees, building new ones. We try to develop new farms every year. Yeah, it's busy. Wetlands are wetlands for a reason. They don't dry out. They're always muddy. They're always just a disaster. We're fortunate we've got several rangers around. It's just crazy what they can go through. I mean, never get stuck, go anywhere you want. I mean, it's a great management tool.
Is there an ultimate goal for this place, for Habitat Flats, as a brand or as a lodge?
I mean, I suppose we're probably still growing. I mean, I always want it to be a place where people can come and enjoy the outdoors and make some memories with their family and friends. I think as hunters, whatever we can do to portray our heritage in a positive light and, you know, with the respect for the game that my grandfather and dad and uncles instilled in me, I don't want to see it go anywhere. I want to see my little girls out here, you know, and their kids, and I want this to go on. Let them see the incredible things that I've seen, you know, all my life out here in the outdoors.
Between his conservation efforts and sharing his love for hunting, Tony gives back to both the environment and the community. And the Polaris Ranger is there to support him every step of the way.
There's really nothing within the scope of the Habitat Flats business that we're not using a Ranger for.